Hello, wonderful people. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. We are here in the Mamool Ja village, and we are here with Miilal Ja, who I guess is not Bakujaja's mom. I don't know. There's a place that will help you to understand our plight. Maybe she was like the nanny or something. I don't know. And it's far to the west of here. Follow me. Let's go there, I guess. Righty, let's see what Wuklamat has to say. Is that a meteorite up there? Oh. I guess. I am judging by their attachment that she must benefit from the meteorite's unique ether. Anyway, we should press on. Miilal Ja was anxious for us to see whatever it is she has to show us. Interesting. Let's continue. Alrighty, we made it here. A hunting camp, like as not. I'd love to talk to Mamool Ja hunters and learn about their ways, except they'd probably ignore me. The others have continued on. Let's catch up to them. Let's go. And here we are. This is the place you wanted to show us. It lies just beyond this passage. Entry to these grounds is not permitted even to the devout. Nonetheless, I would reveal our secrets to you. Rest assured, I shall take full responsibility. Come, see for yourself the truth of the blessed. Oh. That sounds odd. Nice hole.
I shouldn't have looked down.
The stone pier yonder. That is our destination.
To erect it there would have been no small feat.
The work of Yakui hands built long, long ago. Our forebears merely altered the entrance.
Altered? To what end?
It will be quicker to show you. We have beasts that can carry us below.
Whoa, that's cool.
A cool cha-cha.
Maybe.
What? Couldn't wait to laugh at the failure?
Oh.
You've always come here to cry. Ever since you were little.
Mother?
Oh, it is his mom. But why does he have a lizard head? She looks like a
The
turtle.
promise seeks to learn about Mamook. She may be our chance to finally end what we have been powerless to stop.
Is that just what women look like? Like turtles? Men look like lizards. I guess he looks like an angry turtle.
Talk with her. Tell her what we have done.
Fine. Perhaps it's only right that we be the ones to speak of it. Blessed as we are. Here. This vessel holds the remains of a two-headed Mamool Ja. An infant. We converted the ruins into a cenotaph, so the souls of these children wouldn't return as vengeful spirits. Do you know how blessed siblings are made?
I've
scared to
heard
know.
that they are born to Hubago and Bunawa parents.
Such unions between clans were originally arranged to stop infighting. The war against the Shibran was going poorly, and we needed to be united. Then, one day, a child was born. One blessed with two heads and tremendous power.
I already heard that story.
When this child grew old enough to lead our army, we became unstoppable. The Shibral had no answer, and we drove them all the way back to the trees above. That taste of victory awakened our greed. We became obsessed with conceiving more and more of these superior children. No matter the cost. Of the countless born, most die. Trapped in their shells. Only 1 in 100 survive. If we are blessed, it is only because we yet live. Unlike our brothers and sisters, who were sacrificed for the glory of Mamook.
That's horrible.
Of course it's horrible. It's an atrocity we can never take back. Those children died so that we could live. So we had to succeed, no matter what. To fail would mean it was all for nothing. Nothing. But I did fail. I squandered their sacrifice.
I sympathize with your pain, but don't use them as an excuse. I mean, in the end, it's not an excuse. But it's like, oh, I don't know. I mean, they weren't really sacrificed, no? I mean, they were just... I mean, I feel bad for the women. Like, they just have to push out babies that are, you know... Like, either they're gonna be strong or they're gonna die. It's crazy to me, you know? I don't know. No, I mean, I get it, it sucks, but... I mean, it's not really like they killed the children, right? To make him stronger. It's just their weird breeding.
Never have been born.
And it just doesn't let the children survive, mostly.
You're wrong. You didn't ask to be born as you are, and you are responsible for your siblings' deaths. The people obsessed with blessed siblings are. They made their choices, but they don't make yours. Since when do you let others push you around, Mamool Ja? What do you want? Say it!
want it to end. I don't want any more to die.
Then you have my word. We'll put a stop to this madness.
Blessed siblings are revered by their supporters as a means to achieve dominance in Tural. If we understand why they harbor such aspirations in the first place, we would be better equipped to treat with them.
Indeed. I just hope they will be open to discourse.
Take me with you. Those fanatics treat my words as gospel.
No. There will be trouble if your father finds out you're still here.
I mean, his dad already gave up on him, though. I mean, who cares?
Moshutural Zush. There we will gather the people and ask anything the Third Promise wishes to know.
Then take one of my scales. One that blends Ehubiko and Bunewa coloring. It'll serve as proof that you have our trust. People will do as you say if you show it to them. I'm sorry for what I've said and done. I don't expect your forgiveness.
You had your reasons. I'm glad I could know them. Which is to say, you're not a complete alpaca's ass.
Thanks, Wuklama.
Well, maybe it's for the best. Hatred is exhausting, after all.
Indeed. So let us make the most of our newfound friendship and bring together the people of Mamook. We have much to discover.
Hey, before we rejoin the others, can we talk for a moment? I really hated him, Bakujaja, with every fiber of my being. He tried to ruin Ihihana, sabotaged us in the river, kidnapped me for my keystone, and released the most vicious Tural Vidral of all time. Anything he could do to cause us pain, he did. Never in a million years would I forgive him. But the moment I understood why he did what he did, the pain he's been carrying this whole time, all my anger just evaporated. Does his pain justify his actions in your eyes? He still needs to make amends. Yeah. I hear you. Bakujaja's motives don't absolve him of his crimes. He must answer for them, like anyone else. But right now, my duty is to ensure that no one in Mamook feels desperate enough to go to such lengths ever again. Anyway, thanks for listening. Now that I've voiced that, I feel readier for the challenges ahead. Come on, let's head back to the city. Alright, let's go back. And here we are. Bakujaja's scale represents his faith in us. We won't fail him or his people. Scale of trust. We haven't a moment to lose. According to Miilal Ja, Moksutural Zorj is an abandoned settlement northwest of the city. It should afford us the privacy we require. We must work quickly, lest Miilal Ja discover our intentions. Fortunately, Brotherhood Ja fought to give us additional scales, so we might cover more ground in less time. Everyone should take one and get going. Use them to gather as many people as you can. Alright. Damn, she's actually just gonna hand out scales. Hello, Rich. Let's retrace our steps. Maybe this time we can convince folks to lend an ear. Let's go. Alright, let's see with this Hubigo merchant. Did I not tell you to move along? I can't be seen talking with the likes of you. Just casually a car parked in the shop. A blessed scale in an outsider's hands. What business do you have with me? So Brotherhood Ja sent you all to call an assembly. I'm not sure what to make of this, but I shall go to Zorj at once. Alright, let's go get more people. We have another person, lizard, I don't know, gecko, chameleon. Wait, it's a chameleon. Whoops. That's Gale. If the blessed trust you, then so will I. So what is it that you require of me? Let's go to that spot. Brotherhood Ja bids us come to Zorj. A strange place for an assembly, but very well. I will not refuse he who fights for our dreams. Nice. Let's go back to Wuklamat. And here we are. Have you managed to gather some of the good folks? Wonderful. The esteemed Brotherhood Ja will be pleased. This fellow here will be coming to Zorj as well. Apparently there's a Najul nursery to the west called Gol Majik Grove. Could you go and see who you can talk to there as well? I'll meet you in Zorj afterwards. There's just one more person I need to find. Alright, let's go there. Alright, here we are. It's like a place where they plant stuff. I don't know. Leave this place outside her. No, I have a scale. Oh, my apologies. I was unaware. I thank you, blessed scale bearer, for bringing me word of this gathering. I shall away to Zorj at once. Alright, let's... Righty, here we are. For the meeting. Where's Wuklamat? Sorry to keep you waiting. You invited the second promise as well. Namati, need I remind you that this rite is a competition? How is this cutscene not voice acted? Whatever advantage you are about to share with me, you ought to utilize to your own benefit. I've barely made headway in communicating with the locals at this rate. You lead the race to the Golden City. I need your help. To complete the feat. No. Mamook has a problem I can't solve on my own. And you're the most clever person I know. I want you to hear the people firsthand, so that we might come up with a way to help them. Very well, I'm at your disposal. Everyone, thank you for gathering on such short notice. I'm Wuklamat for a promise of Tuliolal. Promise? I thought you served Brotherhood Ja. You deceived us. No, they did not. The skills that showed you were mine. I entrusted them to the third promise and her retinue. Why honor these outsiders so? Because Wuklama has won my trust, now you will hear her words. Mamook Ja shared with me the truth about blessed siblings, about the price you pay to conceive them. As an outsider to your community, it is not my place to judge you or your culture. Culture is born of the experiences of its people, of their lives and their land. But it breaks my heart to know that yours has brought you all so much suffering. If any here wish to break from the cycle of tragedy that creating blessed siblings demands, I ask that you join us. Please, I don't want any more of our children to die. You think we want this? We have no choice. Only blessed siblings can liberate us from our suffering. Without them, we have nothing. That remains to be seen. Speak with the third promise. Share with her your worries and your pain, and together we may find a new way forward. Together? Ew, working with people. If she's trustworthy, then I will speak with her. It would be best if you withdrew, my son. Many cannot yet speak freely in your presence. Let's keep an eye out for Miilal Ja. He wouldn't take kindly to this sort of gathering. Yeah. But shouldn't the mom also leave? I mean, like, she's the wife of the, like, annoying dude, no? Once we understand everyone's concerns, we'll be better equipped to help them. Let's make sure they feel heard. Oh, I see now how it's gonna go. Wuklama is gonna become the Dawn servant. Koana is gonna be her advisor or whatever. Probably. I'm glad Koana agreed to help us. He's always been good at solving complicated problems. Me, not so much, but I'll support Mamook's people however I can. By combining our respective strengths, we'll help them discover a new source of hope. I know we will. Mamook speaks. Alright, Elo, before we start, let's make sure we're remembering our history correctly. The Mamool Ja and Jabral fought for centuries over the land in the upper forest, but due to infighting, Mamool Ja forced the struggle to make significant gains. In order to promote cooperation, the Hubigo and Bonewa clans intermarried, and that's how blessed siblings were first conceived. With that in mind, let's talk to the people and learn why they rely on blessed siblings. Yeah, that's the thing. If they only marry the, like, other thingy, right? And only 1 in 100 children survive. Like, how do they even still have a village? I mean, first off, either they have to be breeding like crazy. And, like, how are those people here then? You know? How is not everyone a two-head? I don't quite get it. Blessed siblings promise us more than strength. They promise us the sun. Or is it like they can conceive like one-headed children? But then how are they just one like race, you know? It doesn't really make sense. How does that work? Oh, I don't know. Blessed siblings promise us more than strength. They promise us the sun. This forest is dark and inhospitable. When given the opportunity to live in Tuliolal, most of our people didn't think twice. Still, the prospect of being among so many outsiders was intimidating enough to keep many of us here. Blessed siblings are meant to deliver us from this accursed forest, to lead us to the fertile land above, where we might make a place for Mamool Ja to abide in peace and plenty. So you desire fertile land, one that's all your own. Yeah, that's also a thing. I mean, like, they are, like, reptiles, I think? So, I mean, they have to have the sun, no? I'm pretty sure. Like, to regulate the body temperature and stuff like that. Like, they would die if it's too cold, no? No, I don't know. I'm not a reptile expert. As you'll have noticed, this forest is very dark. Hardly any sunlight makes it through the canopy, so it feels like it's always night. We plow, we fertilize, we irrigate, yet our crops shrivel and die as though cursed. The only one that grows well is Najul, Chatika, banana, and Turali. Oh, banana. Whoops. Try living on that and little else for a few centuries and see how you like it. A forest where nothing grows, it's not hard to imagine why you'd want to leave. This land was once rich with ore, but the Yokhui did not stop digging until all the veins were spent. The meteorites are only good for so much. Even if we made overtures to traders, we have little to offer. Nothing would make me happier than to make a good life for my family in the place where I was born, but that's impossible. So with resources as sparse as they are, you don't have good prospects for trade. Those who have known only open skies and bountiful land cannot comprehend our plight. To thrive, we must take what we lack by force, and for that we need the might of blessed siblings. There have to be other ways to thrive, ways that don't require fighting. Well, I think I'm starting to understand. Everyone had their own perspective, but all their concerns were about the forest itself. Dark, infertile, cursed. Hearing that, it's a little wonder that people here wish they had better land. And who better to get it from than blessed siblings? It's hard to convince people to stay in a place that can provide what they need. You'd think the meteorites at least would have value, but apparently not. Hold on, didn't Erinville mention something about the meteorites, that the ether they emit makes the plants grow blue? Or glow blue? A rather significant physiological effect, I would say. If we were to study these meteorites, we might discover other ways, the infant's local flora. I noticed a curious amalgam of tree and meteorite just south of here. Determining precisely how they interact with one another may yield crucial insights. Everyone, I really appreciate you for sharing your thoughts with us. Thanks to your insights, we have a promising idea already. We just need a moment to investigate it further, so please bear with us. We'll be right back. Alright, let's go, I guess. Alright, here we are. With that tree again. It really is incredible how a tree could support such an enormous boulder. The meteorites' etheric emissions are palpable even from this distance. Seeing this again makes me feel more confident in sharing a theory of mine. I suspect that only plants with an etheric affinity to these meteorites can thrive in this forest. If so, the gargantuan trees that create the dense canopy would by necessity possess the same affinity, as well as the aforementioned Najul tree. Damn. Indeed, I should like to analyze samples of meteorite before drawing any definitive conclusions, however. I carry with me a few devices that will aid in this endeavor, but perhaps you and Kryle could lend your expertise as well. I'd like to join you. The etheric signature of those meteorites may be crucial in determining what manner of species might fare well here. I think I see what you're getting at. If we can prove to them the cursed forest isn't quite so cursed, maybe the people won't feel like blessed siblings are their only solution. And they still want the sun. Why don't we just relocate them? So how can I help? Want me to climb the tree and break off a piece of meteorite for you? I mean, it's not like the forest above is like super like filled with people. Why don't we just move them up? Give them some land there. There are plenty of fragments on the ground already. It should be enough for our purposes if we gather about 5 pieces each. Even better if those fragments are gathered from disparate locations. I will collect your pieces once you have them. Right. I guess I collect some stuff. See you guys in a bit. Alrighty, here we are. Did you find your fragments? Yes. Much obliged. Alphen, Kryle, and I will combine the gathered samples and conduct an analysis forthwith. Okay, there we go. Determining the wavelength may take a little while, but I am hopeful that our efforts will bear fruit. I'll tell my sister to await our arrival at Moxutural Zoj, so go and meet her there. We will return with our results as soon as possible. Alright, let's go. Alrighty, we are back. We've done all we can, the rest we must leave to Koana and the others. I don't know the first thing about the Australian devices of his, but if they can be of help to Mamook, I'm glad he has them. There's hope for this forest yet, you know, I can feel it. But they still don't have sunlight. They said they also want sunlight, man. Eee. The feet of the Brotherhood. Oh. I'm sure Miilal Ja would have choice words for us if he knew what we were up to. But his people are my people, and I can't ignore their plight. If I'm to call myself Dawntrail one day, I have to bring an end to the tragedy here. Many are depending on me, but Kuchecha not least of all. Anyway, I'm sure Koana and the others will be back with their report soon. Alright, let's wait, I guess. Let me guess, it's gonna be like, oh, they're still out here, you have to wait again. Please don't do that. Oh, thank God. Good, everyone is assembled. In light of our news, I thought it only right to call the others. Thanks to the efforts of all, I'm pleased to say our analysis has yielded many valuable insights. And I dare say the prognosis is hopeful. Earlier, we asked about the hopes you placed in blessed siblings, why they are important to you. Your overwhelming response was a frustration towards this forest. From a lack of natural resources to the inability to cultivate crops, in all respects, have you ever struggled to build a prosperous home? Thus your understandable desire for new land. However, this would be an unfortunate dismissal of what makes your forest uniquely valuable. That is the soil. Our tests have proven without a doubt that the Tika heartland is abundantly fertile. This may be surprising to hear, as you have seen crops fail time and time again, but we have discovered the root of this problem as well. The meteorites scattered throughout your forest emit an unusual energy that greatly influences the development of surrounding plant life. Some plants thrive on this energy, like the Najul and the giant trees that create the canopy, but others, as you well know, are sickened by it. Fortunately, the solution is simple. Across the salt in a place called Charlene, there is this peerless collection of flora sampled from every corner of the world. Now that we know what energies are most prevalent in your forest, we can offer you seeds and starters guaranteed to thrive here. I took the liberty of contacting a few colleagues via LinkPearl. Should you desire them, a sample of our best candidates can be shipped here in short order. Just as Eorzea acquired the popoto and tomato from Tural, so too might Mamook benefit from foreign crops. You mean we'd be able to grow more than Najul here? Precisely. While care must be taken to choose those species that will not have an adverse effect on the ecosystem, the agricultural options should increase markedly. With the right crops, Mamook will have all it needs to prosper, both at home and in trade. Blessed siblings don't have to be the answer anymore. Then there was never any need to fight, never any need to sacrifice. We can't change the past, but we can try to make the future better. Let the old teachings end with us. But it suddenly doesn't bother them that they are just sitting in the dark. I know blessed siblings represent absolute strength to you. Letting go of that idea can't be easy. But I'll prove that when we work together, our combined strength can achieve anything. Show us promise. If there's another way for our children and our home will no longer suffer in silence. Sometimes you have to fight alone, but not this time. Oh, whoops. Anything is possible when you work together. Our victory over Maligamando is proof of that. With faithful allies at your side, you can save even the entire star. And friends both old and new, you can find the light to banish the darkness. I don't know. The sky ruin, the great Mamool Ja himself struggled to even seal it. Yeah, and guess who set it free? We said what we wanted to say. Now all that's left is to defeat my father's shade in the feet of the Brotherhood, and clear the way for Mamook's bright new future. Do not give us cause to question our faith in you, please. Live up to your words. I will. After we complete this feat, let's be sure to tell Miilal Ja the good news about his forest. I'm sure he's as eager as anyone to eat what tasty foods they'll grow here. Compassion even for the likes of him. You continue to eclipse me in every way. And it is a simple choice. We're counting on you, Wuklamat. Thank Thank you. Muklaman's gone ahead to announce her readiness. I never imagined the samples we so feverishly collected for the Exodus would find new purpose here. But if they help these people improve their prospects, all the better. Anyway, we should go and meet our comrades, where Miilal Ja made his own attempt. The final feat awaits. Let's go. Why the hell is this an instance? I don't want to do this, no. Someone has gone to fetch the real Ja. He should be here soon. Upon proceedings, there are cutscenes, blah 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 blah. I thought she has to do that alone. Without our help. I mean, then it's gonna be easy. Or do I have to fight this Wuklamat again? That would be lame.
Miilal Ja, I'm ready for the final feat.
Grown weary of postponing the inevitable, have you?
Something like that. You see, I've learned all sorts of things about Mamook and your people.
Is that supposed to impress me?
I now understand why I need to surpass blessed siblings. The cost of producing superior offspring is destroying your people's souls. Look at them, and you'll see this. So I'll defeat my father's shade, and prove to you that there's a better path for Mamook.
What drivel! Without the blessed, we are nothing but weaklings! Doomed to fade into obscurity.
Of course you're weak. We all are, each and every one of us. But when we join hands, we gain the strength to overcome any foe, even Vali Yarmanda.
Enough talk. Prove your mettle against Mamool Ja, the finest warrior ever to have graced Tural.
Until I came here.
Fine by me. Not even Papa's shade will stop me from upholding his legacy.
I will fight alongside her. Claimants are not permitted to assist one another. Second promise. But you may observe your sister's pitiable attempt.
I'm not a claimant
I see.
anymore.
In that case,
I withdraw from the tournament.
it seems I'm no longer a claimant. I am now free to participate, I trust. What are you scheming? Nothing. I've simply come to realize who is worthy of following in Father's footsteps.
Hey, but this isn't gonna be a trial, is it?
Not our brother. Not Mamool Ja, and not me. You have always held the happiness of our people closest to your heart, Lamachi. So I will do everything in my power to ensure you ascend to the throne. This is how I shall repay Father for his kindness. This is how I shall serve Tuli Yolal.
I could always count on you, Kona. Thank you.
It will make no difference. Numbers matter not in the face of true might.
I guess we can all fight.
Mamool Ja, mightiest of the blessed. Arise!
Everyone ready?
Hell yeah.
No hard feelings, Papa. I've got a lot of hopes riding on my shoulders, and the only way forward is through you.
Bear witness to our resolve.
In the reason which guides our journey.
So long as we stand together, we're unstoppable.
These blaze sundered Baligarmanda scales.
Blades of fire rain.
Oh, whoops. Oh, I made it. Nice. Oh.
Take that!
What a chore. Ever hungry for battle. Go forth.
Overbearing bastard!
How is this?
Some manner of paralyzing effect. Defend the afflicted!
We must free them! Target the constricting flames!
None can outrun my flames.
Damn, it's taking forever. Oh.
Not enough. But together, we shall triumph.
Together we can do it with the power of friendship. No. I'm dumb. Oh.
You're not alone.
We can do it.
I know not who you are, but I applaud your tenacity.
Surely this will quench your thirst for battle.
Really?
Resolve and reason kindle. By gruesome wrath be sundered.
That's a big sword. Oh, why would that make you stronger, huh?
Everyone, get behind me! I've got a bad feeling about this.
Will you have the strength to stand up to this?
Damn.
I will be the next Dawn servant. I will protect my people.
Pass after him. There you go.
Is that the best you can do?
Impressive! But I'm not finished yet.
We will see Lama Chi become Dawn servant. For Tuli Yolang!
Hey. There we go.
That's my old man for you.
I refuse to accept this.
Ain't that a bit stubborn? Even for you.
Erugadin? It couldn't be...
Getting ran.
Tanqua!
Oh.
It's been too long.
It has indeed. You're looking more imposing since last I saw you, Wuklamat.
Damn. He does not look like the standard Rugadin.
Tanqua?
My Turali moniker. Mamool Ja insisted I take one, saying my birth name was too cumbersome for the local tongues.
That birth name being Ketenram, I presume?
No! Ketenram's that legendary Eorzean sailor. The one with the pickled cabbage.
We can talk about me cabbage later. Zerelja, whether you like it or no,
These young'uns accomplished the feat. To deny Wuklamat her reward would be to betray the Dawn Servant's trust.
And what should she be rewarded for? Calling upon her minions to carry her to victory!
Yeah, she's been doing that the whole time. We're not minions, we're Wuklamat's friends and comrades. You're the Autarch of Mamook, show some dignity. Yeah. Let's flame him.
I don't have dignity. Not anymore. I wagered everything on this feat.
Well, that sucks for you then.
And by the same token, I understand the enormity of your accomplishment.
Together, we can achieve anything. You needn't place your faith in the promise of blessed siblings.
How would you have us reclaim our glory?
It's already in progress.
With friendship and community. With us.
If you mean to rule, you should be more sparing with your offers of clemency. Especially to a man who has sacrificed countless young lives. Nevertheless, I will fulfill my charge as Elector. In recognition of your feat, I bestow upon you a keystone.
Last one.
Congratulations are nearly in order, I suppose. I'm confident that you will find the Golden City in no time. You've grown much, and more during this journey. Become someone ready to lead our nation. Little Lamachi no longer. As your brother, I couldn't be more proud.
Kona. Thank you.
I must express my gratitude for your cooperation. And my regret for failing to live up to expectations.
Nonsense. If you believe Wuklamat is the woman for the job, then you have our wholehearted support.
One last thing. I wish to speak to you both from the heart. Unpracticed as I am, this may sound hackneyed, but I am truly grateful to have met you.
Words spoken with such feeling would resonate with any fortunate enough to hear them. Though our journey together hath ended, ever shall we cherish the memories.
Aye. And should you require further esoteric musings or biting witticisms, don't hesitate to call. I dare say we'll come flocking.
You.
But I get ahead of myself. As I recall, our contract remains in effect until we've escorted the second promise back to the capital.
I leave my sister in your capable hands. See that she returns home safely.
You've still malms to go yet, Wuklamat. The ride ain't over till you find the city of gold.
I know. But if I can come this far, I can go all the way.
Adorable. Let's go and tell the people of our victory. Okay. Bird promise. You brought everyone. We were just coming to you. We did it, Miilal Ja. We proved to the autarch that not even my father's full power could overcome the strength of our fellowship. How can a shape be the full power of a person? I knew you would. I was right to trust you. You fulfilled your promise. Now it's our turn. You've shown us another way that we can build the lives we've always wanted here in our homeland without sacrifice. Since our new crops will come from across the salt, I suppose we will have to treat with outsiders as equals, of course. Inside or outside, we're all just people, no matter what we look like or where we're born. Didn't they say, oh, we cannot cheat with anyone? I mean, they always had to cheat with outsiders, no? I mean, that's trading. That, huh? That's so weird. When you're not used to all the color and variety differences can feel like obstacles. But by learning more about what makes us different, we can also find common ground in places we never expected. Something new may become something you love. As someone you once hated might one day become your friend. You never know unless you keep an open mind, and while it may feel scary, taking that first step towards understanding is always worth it. Of course, learning about outsiders may well help Mamook grow. But what happens when they learn about us, about what we've done? They will not. For generations, our covenant has been kept secret, and so shall it remain. The atrocities committed here were facilitated by the autarchs. We and no one else are responsible. For my deeds, I am prepared to forfeit my life, but I will not suffer others to be damned alongside me. No one's being damned, and your life isn't forfeit. The last thing the city needs is more death. Mamool Ja hasn't fought this hard for this long, only to lose his father. If you truly feel responsible, be the first person to extend understanding to others on behalf of Mamook. Your community is waiting for you here in Tuliolal. We can still make things right, my love. Choose a different side of history. Thank you for a promise. Thank you for everything. Still owe me an explanation about that cabbage, you know? Aww. The people of Mamook have accepted you. Merchants and vendors are now available for use. Nice. But I guess that's it. We met Kettenram now. And we're probably gonna go to the Golden City or whatever now. That sounds nice. But yeah, this is gonna be the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like if you like what you see, and obviously subscribe if you would like to see more. I try to upload every single day. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and bye bye!